Thank you for tuning in and welcome back, team. As you're out there swiping left and swiping right, looking for the right home for you, have you ever stopped to wonder what are the ways that you'll know when you found the right house? Well, in today's episode, you'll learn 10 ways to know when you found the right house for you. My name is Andrew Finney, your real estate geek. If you need help finding a top agent where you live, or if you simply want to drop me a line to say hello, my contact info is below. If you haven't already done so, please go ahead and subscribe to this channel now and like this video. For reference, I upload 6 days a week, so be sure to tap that bell icon and get notified of the very next video. Okay, team, so let's talk about this. You know, we're playing Match.com here, trying to find the right house. You're out there, you've gone from looking at homes online to viewing homes in person. It's a constant swipe left, swipe left, and then you're like, oh wow, swipe right. Found one that I love, right? And you're ready to go ahead and move forward on that. Now, before we get into the 10 ways to know if you found the right house or not, I'm going to give you 3 bullet points of something that you should know about up front as you're going about your home search and working with your trusted real estate advisor. The first thing is that in finding the right house, number 1, an ethical real estate agent will never, ever pressure you into buying a house. They will always ask you questions to gather insight and learn how better to assist you, but they will not pressure you ever. Okay. The second one is you will instinctively know in your gut. If it feels right, it is right. If you're listening, if your tummy says, hey, you know, we're in this house and it looks right, it feels right, it usually is. So listen to your gut instinct, okay? The third one is that you may not exactly want to sleep on that decision, because if you're sleeping on that decision, highly likely in your marketplace there was other buyers feeling the same way about the same home as you, and it could be gone before you have a chance to make an offer on it. So trust your gut, trust your instinct, and know whenever the time comes, be ready to make a strong offer on the right house for you, okay? So if you do sleep on it, I just want you to think of something. Again, the importance of listening to your instincts, because have you ever heard the phrase, if you shuffle your feet, you lose your seat? It's kind of the same thing with real estate, because there's other buyers that are going to be wanting that house too, and we just don't want to see you missing out on the right one, okay? So let's go ahead and go into the 10 ways to know that you found the right house. The first one is you really want to go inside. I mean, kind of a no-brainer, right? But here's the thing, is when you're out there looking on Zillow, you're looking on Realtor, you're looking on your real estate agent's website, hopefully that's what you've gone to at this point, is looking at your real estate agent's website for the homes that match your criteria. You find yourself winnowing down, again, playing swipe left, swipe left, swipe left, swipe right. Oh, want to go see it. And you find yourself really wanting to go inside and check it out and make sure those pictures match what you're seeing in person, right? Now, I want to give you one little pro tip here, one that I use a lot here in Las Vegas, Nevada, to help people with their home buying process. Get in the habit of grading those pictures online in between a 1-star and a 5-star rating. Whereas 1 is like so awful, you want to take my glasses off and start stabbing me in the eye, and because it's just so bad, right? And the 5-star being like, oh my, OMG, oh my God, I'm ready to move in right now. With anything that's a 4-star or above, being a home that you could see yourself living in, and it does feel right, and that you would actually want to write an offer on. Because most homes, honest to God, are normally not a 5 until you make them your own, and you put your own paint, you put your own furniture, you put your own touch on the home. That's what takes a house from a 4 to a 5. And the 120 or so families that I've helped here in Las Vegas with this process, all of those families are still loving those homes, and we want you to do the same thing. The second way to know that you found the right house is that the house embraces you the moment that you enter. In other words, have you ever walked into a house and you're just like, wow, I don't know what happened. You've only been in there for like 3 seconds and you're like, this just feels like home. You just immediately, it's like all the tension and all the stress of your home buying process and seeing all the different homes and everything, you just walk in and it feels right. You ever have that experience? When you're in the right house, it will feel like home. And that's something that you should know about. The moment you walk in, if it greets you, it warms you, it hugs you, it loves you, you're home. The third one is if you don't feel funny in the bathroom. And I don't know, that one sounds pretty funny, right? But if you don't feel funny in the bathroom, why is this important? You're going to be in the bathroom. You're going to be taking a shower. You're going to be using the facilities in the bathroom, brushing your teeth, shaving, getting cleaned up, doing makeup, what have you, right? So sometimes actually buyers, when they walk into a bathroom, they feel very uncomfortable and nervous. And I'm like, okay, that's a telltale sign to me as a trusted real estate advisor. This might not be a good home for them if they're feeling like weirded out by the bathroom space and going into the bathroom. But if you go in the bathroom and you start touching the granite, you start touching and opening the drawers, looking at the vanity, and you kind of visualizing yourself, oh my God, I could sit down in this shower. I could take a nice bath here in this tub. Oh, and the closet's off to the side. Oh, that's convenient. Then that kind of stuff right there, and you don't feel weirded out by it, you're another sign you're in the right home. The fourth one is that you become possessive. It's just like, I don't know, we don't want to say anyone's possessive out there, right? But when you're in a relationship or you see that person you really, really like, whether you're a guy or a gal or what have you, right? Guy, gal, whatever. It doesn't really matter. But you find that other significant person, the person that you just adore, and you're like, I really like them. I really like them. I want them. Nobody else should be talking to them. It's kind of how you feel about this house. If you've ever had that experience or ever felt that way, I mean, different strokes, different folks, right? But it is very true that when you find that right house for you, it's like, oh my God, I hope to God nobody else writes an offer on it. And you're like telling your trusted real estate agent, hey, could you kind of take the key out of the lockbox so that nobody else could see it? Wish that we could, but that would be a little bit of an ethical dilemma on our part. It'd be highly unethical to do that. But all the same, you'd be wanting to know that because you've already envisioning yourself living in there. And now you're getting ready to get down on bended knee and propose to the house in the form of making an offer on it, right? Because buying a house, I mean, let's face it, it's really like getting married. So whenever you see that right house and you start feeling the emotion and the heartstrings are tugging on for that house, then might as well get down on bended knee and propose. And with making a proposal, it's just making an offer, right? And then see if that house accepts you back. Now, the fifth way to know if you found the right house is that you're actually starting to envision where you're going to place your furniture, what walls you're going to paint, if any. You're thinking about how your bed would fit and against what wall in the master bedroom. You're thinking of the different things that you could do in the house. You're already envisioning where you're going to celebrate the holiday season, and you're hooked. You're hooked big time, and you've got it bad for that house. The sixth way of knowing that you found the right house is that you can see yourself painting a wall your favorite color. Let's say your favorite color is like purple, lavender, yellow, whatever. And you're like, you know what? Whenever my guests walk in, I want them to see my beautiful lavender wall here and my yellow accent over there, what have you, whatever your color choice is, it doesn't matter. The fact is that does matter is you can see yourself painting it and what you want to do to it. So whenever you get to that point, then you're definitely starting to really think and visualize putting your own touch on that home, which takes it from that 4-star rating to a 5 as you make it your own. Now, the seventh way to know that you found the right house is that the house actually fits your basic needs. Maybe not every single dynamic in the house is right for you. At the same time, most of the dynamics are right for you. It has the right number of bathrooms. It has the right number of bedrooms. And this is normally the point when you start thinking and you start looking at like your wish list or your dream list that you may have started your home buying journey with, and you start realizing what's really most important to you after all in the house. This is whenever you start doing that. The house fits your basic needs. If it does that, you're on the right track. The eighth way here is you want to stop looking at other homes. So you're like, this is it. You're probably telling your trusted real estate advisor if you're married, if you got a significant other, or if it's just you, whatever. You're just thinking to yourself, this is it. This is home. This is what I want, and I'm going to do whatever it takes to get this house, right? And that's a good thought process to have. Now, the only thing that I would share with you about that is to always keep an open mind until your offer gets accepted. I don't want to get you to get into a position where you get yourself hurt emotionally because you got fixated on a property and maybe 10 other people got fixated on it too, and it went to a bidding war. So, I mean, it's great to have those feelings. It's great to do everything that you can to win the bidding war if that's the right house for you and that's how strongly you feel about that property. Absolutely do what you need to do. At the same time, keep an open mind until your offer is accepted and you move into the closing process, okay? The ninth thing is you can't wait to tell all your friends and family about the house. And it's like, oh, okay, you know what? Snappy. What's snappy? Well, this isn't Snapchat I'm going after, but I guess it could be. But I'm actually talking about snapping a picture here and there and everywhere. You're like, okay, that's my closet, that's my tub, and Facebook. Just found my new home. This is my tub, this is my closet. You know what I mean? So in other words, you're like bragging about the house to all your family and friends, Snapchatting, whatever. So, whatever the case is, and you're taking like your own little like FaceTime or Facebook Live or a YouTube Live video in the house so that you can celebrate the momentous occasion of finding the right one for you. So when you're into the point where you're telling everybody about it, you're hooked and you're ready to call that home your spouse, right? So the 10th thing is that, the 10th way is that every thought in your mind tells you to buy the house. All your emotions, all your thought processes is 100% dedicated into this is the right house. I want to buy this house. I am going to buy this house. And everything in your energy and everything in all the universal energy that you put out, the positive mojo, you're like, law of attraction, come on, bring me this house. I love this house. I love this house. I love this house. And I want this house to love me back and accept my offer, right? That's where you're at in the 10th point. So in today's episode, these have been 10 ways that you know that you found the right house. Now what I want you to do is to tell me what you're thinking about this video and which of these 10 points really stuck out to you the most in the comment section below. Please feel free to share with us, especially if you've already found the right house for you, the things that you felt and experienced as you were finding and how you knew that you found the right house for you. Tell us about it in the comment section below. Now, I'm going to go ahead and pop up my contact information so that if you want to reach out to me to help you find a top agent, or if you simply want to drop me a line and say hello, always love to hear from you. If you haven't already done so, I'm going to ask you to do 3 things. Number 1, please subscribe to this channel. Number 2, please like this video. Number 3, please share this video around with someone you know it's going to be able to help, because just like you, I'm sure you can think of someone else right now that can benefit from this video today. Please go ahead and share it with them. Thank you. Now, in between now and next time, I'm wishing you and yours a lifetime full of love, wealth, abundance, and happiness. See you soon, team, and enjoy a great day.